Hey guys, this is Harnoor.
And Sage with your weekly school announcements. And today's weather is high and cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
And this video is going to be the differences in studying in Indian high school versus studying in American high school.
The example I gave you was one of our electives that we're allowed to take, which we will talk about in a later time in this episode. So basically, you'll notice that there's a lot of differences in the culture and the classes that we take.
Correct.
So, like for example, we'll talk about it later, but this is a little teaser about what's about to come.
Yep. So talking about myself, I did my high school starting from grade 9 till grade 12 in India. And then I came to United States. And you?
Well, I'm still in high school, but I will graduate this year, and I'm going to go to Emory University, which is a great school for the medical field. So if any of y'all watching are interested, hit me up and apply. You can find my social media down below. No, we'll keep going.
So the number one difference that comes up is in class schedules. And back in India, my classes used to start at 7:30 a.m. So I used to wake up at 6 a.m., go to class, and I had around 9 periods, 8 to 9 periods on various days. And periods
Wait a minute. 8 to 9 periods each day?
Correct.
Wait, no. So you had to have 9 periods per day.
Correct. So now, not 9 classes, like these are slots, so 40 minutes each period. So for example, let's say you can take 2 periods on a day for science. So that means 80 minutes of science that day.
Okay.
Right? That makes sense, right?
It makes sense, but it also sounds really bad. But because for my schedule, we didn't have 8 to 9 periods. We only had 7. And for them, they had 40 minutes per period. We had an hour per period, which for me I like better because I can actually take the time to learn. We get hands-on learning. For example, in my biology class, we actually dissected a squid. Did you get to dissect things in your biology class?
Kind of, little bit. And actually that is done in grade 11 and 12. I didn't take bio in grade 11 and 12, so I didn't have to. So back in grade 9 and 10, those are easy classes. So in those classes we didn't. And I didn't take bio later on, so I'm lucky.
Oh, by the way, a fun fact. Their classes are put together biology, chemistry, and physics were all put together because they were considered easy. Even for 9th and 10th grade here, they were always separate. Maybe because we were stupid. Who knows?
Yeah,
but I still agree with our schedule, having more time and less classes than having more classes and less time, because the homework is still the same regardless of how much time you have.
True, that's true.
So now let's go to talk about classes.
Yeah, so I personally had to take only 5 classes in grade 9 and 10. I had the opportunity to take additional 6 class that could be any language or anything else, but I only took 5 classes. So those include science. Science has physics, chemistry, and bio, as you had already told about that. So that's 1 class, and then social studies, and then math, and then 2 languages, English and Hindi or Punjabi. So back in Punjab, we were given an option that we can choose between Hindi and Punjabi after grade 8. So in grade 9, I chose Punjabi, and that's why I took it.
Okay.
What about you?
Well, wait a minute. Credit. How many classes of social studies did you take, and how many classes of science did you take?
This is now how it works. You have like mandatory, I think, 6 hours of each class every week. I mean, divided in every day. 6 to 7 hours. I don't have an exact count. It's like 2 periods of each class every day. Something like that. You get the point, right?
So you don't have like a specific, you need this much credit of science, you need this much credit of math, and you need this much credit of English because the school board is stupid.
No, it's not like that. It's like equally you take equally you take science, social studies, math, and English and Punjabi a little bit less. Punjabi is the bare minimum because that's an extra language. So they pay more weight or more classes on physics, chemistry, math in 11 and 12, but in 9 and 10 it was science, math, social studies that they pay more stress on.
Okay, now this is a huge difference in India and here, Because here, the school board is controlled by the government.
Wow.
Which means they decide our schedules for us. We don't get to choose.
No, I didn't choose either. My school did it for me. They made a schedule.
But you got to choose your classes.
No, you have to take these 5 classes I just mentioned.
Well, it's
No,
not that.
no choice. But you can choose the extra language. For example, you can choose Hindi or Punjabi, or you can even take Spanish on the top of that. You can take 6
Yeah,
classes.
no, we couldn't. At least for the first 2 years, for 2 or 3 years, we can't choose to take a language. And here's the reason why. Colleges look at our high school classes in order to take an acceptance for us or not. For you getting into college, that doesn't mean it's just grades for y'all, right?
Correct. Just a number or a rank that matters.
That's what. But for colleges here, they want to see the classes you take. They want to see your interests. They want to see what you personally want to do, and that's what they look at. It's not just a certain number.
So that means it's a holistic process in America, and American universities prefer students who may have some work experience or may have some clubs or awards. So that's not the case in India, and they look for a specific number or rank, and that's actually bad, and that stresses them a lot. So one thing to mention that in grade 11 and 12 we actually choose streams. For example, there are 4 types of streams: non-medical, medical, humanities, arts. So in non-medical there were 5 classes that I took: physics, chemistry, math, and along with that 1 language, that was English, and 5th can be anything like physical education or maybe music, but I chose computer science because I'm going to take that in college, so I went for computer science.
Yeah, but still, the colleges didn't look, for India, did not look at the classes you took. They just looked at the grade you got.
Correct, but separate colleges want students to take physics, chemistry, and math. For example, if you're joining an engineering college, you need these classes, right? So that's how it works. They look at the number along with the classes.
But if they don't look at the classes,
No, see, I told you, right? There are 4 streams: non-medical, medical,
oh,
humanities.
so they look at the stream you took. Okay.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah, our colleges here don't do that. They look at every single class you took, the rigor of that class, what were you doing in that class, even what your mental health was in your class, which mine was pretty okay, I think. But like that's what I mean. Like I got into the college I chose and major based on the classes that I took. I had the choice to go to a liberal arts college or the main campus, and they accepted me for the liberal arts because most of my classes were Englishy based classes. And then I have taken 4 years of a language. I have taken Spanish because Hindi isn't really here. Lekin main bol bhi sakta. But yeah, we have to get accepted to college, to get college credit, we have to take 4 credits of math, 4 credits of science, and 3 credits of social studies. I took 3 credits of social studies. I could have taken a 4th. I just don't have any personal interest in it. And I also took, so most of the classes we take is based on what getting into college.
Okay, one thing to mention, that credit system is like you take these many hours of classes every week. For example, if it's 3 credits, that means you're taking 3 hours of classes of that course every week, because you guys might not know the credit system.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just really American. Yeah.
So now let's talk about AP exams. So those are some advanced placement exams that can help you graduate early from college. So go ahead.
For me, know that AP exams are no way means necessary to graduate from high school. But colleges in America, they want to see it. They really want to see you. They really want to see you take those AP courses. They want to see you take those hard rigor courses that you may possibly fail if you're not good at them. I actually did fail an AP class once. I failed.
I didn't.
Shut up. I failed. I didn't fail the class, but I failed the test.
Oh my God.
I got a 2 in physics.
Oh my God. I got a 5.
I'm gonna leave. Goodbye. I'm with.
And then please don't.
I am with a genius over here. I just don't like physics. I never liked it. I could have studied more. I'm not going to excuse it. Don't do what I do. But the reason I took that AP, regardless of whether I'm going to like it or not, pass it or not, is because a college would take into account that was a hard class for me, and I persevered. Debatable, but I persevered and I took the class. For y'all, you don't really have to take APs in show colleges that.
No, that's not mandatory, and no college, as far as I know, accepts AP. I think one or two may accept, but no, it's not mandatory. Yeah. And I took it because I knew that I'm coming abroad and that's going to help me graduate early. And I took 4 AP classes that I've mentioned in this video, and I am able to graduate within 3 years because of those AP exams rather than 4 years of college. So that's probably going
to be my thing as well, because I'm already going to get I've already passed 2 of the 4 AP classes I've taken. So I already have 2 credits down for that, and then I've taken 4 more APs this year for my senior year. I've taken AP Biology, AP Macroeconomics, how do I not remember the APs I've taken? AP Calculus AB, and AP British Literature, which you probably have no idea what that is because it doesn't really matter to you. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get 4s or 5s in 3 of those APs, and I'm probably going to get a 3 in one of them. Because and then that's another thing. You don't actually have to, in trade secret, you don't actually have to get a 5.
Yeah, that's true.
You can get either a 4 or 5, and I've only gotten a 5 in 0 of my courses. But yeah, I think that's it for APs.
Pretty interesting.
It is pretty interesting.
Yeah, and it's very useful for colleges.
Yeah. By the way, if you take he probably saved like $20,000 taking APs.
More than that, $35,000.
Jesus Christ. I'll probably save around $20,000 maybe if I get because the college I've taken only accepts 4 APs. You cannot ask them to take in more. So that's why, unfortunately for me and the college I've chosen, which is still a good college, but it only gives you credit for 4 colleges. No, 4 APs.
Makes sense. So that means that it's off topic, but still. So that means that particular college doesn't want you to skip more than 4 classes because they want you to pay more tuition to that particular college.
That's not what it means, but sure, we can subtly. Cool, we can go with that.
Correct. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we have reached the end of part 1.
Wait. We haven't talked about clubs. We said we would talk about clubs before part 1 ended.
Oh, but I have research work to do.
Okay, if you're just gonna be like that, one of those lying YouTubers, like all the YouTubers do. I thought you were different.
No, we will surely talk about that in the next one. See you.
He hasn't escaped me yet. Bye.
Now let's start. Look, it's my turn. Yeah, let me finish quickly, please. Okay.
I want to talk about clubs.
But we can finish this and talk tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. That can go in the bloopers.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not cooperating. I'm the younger baby cousin, so I don't really have to cooperate.
Okay, let's stick to the point. So that means it's a holistic process, and so that means it's a holistic process in United States, and so that means it's a holistic process in United States, and universities select a student on the basis of okay, let me speak again. So that means,
how would you speak correctly this time?
Yeah, perfect. I will do that.
What's perfect?
I promise. Okay. Okay. So that means it's a holistic process, and American universities look for all the things you have. For example, your extracurriculars, your awards.
You already started making it long and draggy.
Okay.
All I had to say is it's a holistic process.
And if
they don't know what a holistic process is, then you should go study, and you shouldn't be watching these videos.
Okay, just give me 20 seconds. Let me explain a little bit of it.
Okay, just say it's a holistic process. Everyone should know what a holistic process means.
Okay, I'll just take me 10 seconds. Okay, so that means it's a holistic process in America, and American universities give preference to students who may have some work experience or may have some extra watch.
Shush. This means the holistic process, and like in India, where they only look at numbers and rankings. That's all you have to say.
But I was gonna say the same. I was gonna stop after that.
Oh, but I literally said 8 words and got to the point.
No, please, let's keep it a little bit longer. 5 seconds will not make a difference. Okay, please, one chance. I want to explain things better. Okay, please, one last chance. Okay, so that may, so that. Okay, please.
I'm trying.
Okay. So please. I was doing it right. And you stopped me. Okay.
I'm turning red.
Okay. Please. Okay, serious.
I need to stop laughing.
Okay, serious. Okay. Okay, serious. Okay.
Dude, you can't just say serious. I have to actually be thinking sober thoughts.